speaker. Is it open? Oh, there we go. Get back here. See, little Yinks. Hey, how you doing? Hey, if I see 12 y'all. All right, let me get this started. Hold up. Let me get this started. Where is it? There we go.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the JCX Show. My name is, excuse me. My name is John Carr. If you're new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button if you want to help this small channel to grow. Also, hit the notification bell if you want to see future episodes, short videos, and live streams that will be coming up. If you got questions, comments, or you want to say how you make a shout out to hi, please feel free. My comment section is open for you all, and make sure you hit the like button. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to make a sincere 1,000 times apologies on Wednesday that I was supposed to do on Wednesday, but I was kind of a little down, and there was a whole lot of info that I want to talk about. But since I've been doing, running around and everything, and then after all this crazy week that we having, I really don't want to do it, but tonight I'm bringing the storm. We have a whole lot of things we're going to be talking about today, man. I mean, there was so much. I don't know what to start with. So, I want to get this one out of the way. In case any of you didn't notice that we have a burger war ever since McDonald's CEO Fun. The CEO had bring in the new burger thing, and I'll be honest with you, he didn't even take a bite of that burger. So I'm gonna demonstrate it for you. So instead of the burger, I'm gonna use this apple as a sample, and I'm gonna show you the difference of what the bite of when you biting the food look like. This is what the McDonald's CEO bite looked like. Now, do you see this? This is what his looked like when he bite the food. Nah, because if you try to test it and say everybody says you want to try the new burger and you want to give us like this sample, nah. Now, when we saw Burger King and A&W and other stuff, they wanted to take a sample of their new burgers or other stuff, and they want to show everybody that they can do that. So this is how you take a bite of your food. This is how you take a bite. This is not how you take a bite. This is like a nipple bite. This is your bite. You see the difference? See the difference of this? Disappointing to the CEO. Disappointing. Because it's a shame, man. It's a shame. Oh, man. I'm going to eat that later. But I know it's still good. Let's see what else we got in store today. Oh. You remember this lady called, what was it? Kristi Noem? Well, got one thing to say. She ain't end up handling her bargain because all this is happening to her and she lied. And if I find that video,
President Trump has...
Nah, matter of fact, I found something about her. Hold on. Yeah, this one is, I found out. Listen to this.
just announced that Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is out of a job. This follows reports that the president was frustrated by her recent testimony on Capitol Hill. Noem under fire from both parties over her job performance and her handling of the immigration crackdown. And that includes her response to the deadly shooting by federal agents of two American citizens, Renee Good and Alex Preddy. Just moments ago, the president saying he's naming Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin to become the next Secretary of Homeland Security. Let's get straight to our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce. Mary, what do we know?
Well, Kira, the president just announcing this in a social media post that Markwayne Mullin is going to become the new Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security as of the end of this month. And the president, who, as you note, we know had grown increasingly frustrated with Secretary Noem this following several days of her testimony up on the Hill, the president posting the current Secretary, Kristi Noem, who has served us well and has had numerous and spectacular results, especially on the border, will be moving to be special envoy for the Shield of the Americas, our new security initiative in the Western Hemisphere. It also...
Still, man, I don't know what they got to do with that. I mean, what they got to do with that?
So comes, of course, as you know...
Long way. But, I hope she get what's coming for her. I hope she gets what's coming for her on that one, man, because this is pathetic. Before we move on, I see a whole lot of people that are coming in, man. Age Family 773, thank you. Look, he's coming. And thank you so much, y'all. I really appreciate it. Top fans, man. I appreciate you all, man. Please don't hesitate. Seriously. I got a question for y'all. Have you seen a teasing trailer of DC Lantern? Let me be honest with you, with James Gunn. What the hell is wrong with him? I mean, I'm looking at, I did watch this new Superman and got that Green Lantern, but it ain't all that green. And then we got the new Lantern that has Hal Jordan and I think it's Jon Stewart or something. But his suit was not green. It's like green with a whole lot of brownish. It's like it's dusty, man. But here's the sad part. Zack Snyder making the Green Lantern in his backyard by using an iPhone. Oh my gosh. And it ain't costing much. While James Gunn spent $1 million on a movie and a TV, and it looks like crap. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if this lantern thing gonna work because of that. And here's the sad part about that movie and that TV series that's coming up. Where's the mask? Where's the mask? Because as far as I'm concerned, that Green Lantern that we watched years ago, that live action, I forgot this guy's name, but Ryan Reynolds or something. He got the mask on when he put on the ring. And when he does put on the ring, man, he already transformed. I don't know why they wasted time with this, man. I don't know why. Okay, the next one is really going to shock you because I just read this thing like 3 times. 3 times, and it is shocking. Y'all got to keep an eye out for teachers out there, man, especially when it comes to like this. A Louisiana teacher was sentenced to 41 years for serving students cupcakes. But here's the worst part. She's serving the students cupcakes that lace with her husband's sperm. After I like, oh hell no. Are you serious? In a shocking case from Louisiana, a teacher had been sentenced to 41 years in prison for serving cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm to students. The disturbing act came to light during an investigation, and the teacher's motives remain unclear. This hideous crime has sparked national outrage over the boundaries of trust in educational environments and the safety of students. Wow. I'm glad I graduate. But I'm scared for what is going to happen, man. Now, I'm not sure if we can trust it because of her. That's scary. That's scary, man. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all listen to this one because this here said the woman shot and killed two men who tried to rob her in order to protect herself. Listen to this.
A woman was violently attacked by two teenagers, and she then SHOT and killed them. Now, the families of these two teenagers have filed a lawsuit against her and are demanding $1 million in compensation. In a car wash in northern Florida, 36-year-old Ellie was washing a customer's car when 17-year-old Jocelyn Bell and 18-year-old Quintez Mercer broke into the garage and approached her. According to the video, Bell and Mercer suddenly attacked Ellie, constantly punching and kicking her face. During this period, Bell jumped into a car beside him, started the engine, and attempted to steal it, while Mercer continued to push Ellie to the ground and beat her up to prevent her from escaping. Fearing that her life might be in danger, Ellie pulled out the gun she legally held and fired. When the emergency personnel arrived, they were pronounced dead on the spot. Fortunately, Ellie only suffered minor facial injuries. The family of the attacker filed a civil lawsuit, claiming that the woman's SHOT was excessive defense and demanding $1 million in compensation. The case is currently under legal review and has also sparked intense public debate. Is this justifiable defense or excessive defense?
I don't feel bad for them.
Personally, why does the people who wants to get the money for the woman who defend herself from them, and she had to shoot them dead? I mean, seriously, I would have done the same thing. We would have done the same thing, man. Okay, let me see. Hold on, I found something. Okay, let's try this. Guys, I want you to pay attention when I'm going to say this to you. If you got your girl and you love her, but yet when you're about to marry and she does not comply to the words that the preacher told her to say, don't marry her. In fact, why not I pause the music for a moment? I want you to listen to what this woman said when the pastor told her to. Listen to this.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And obey. To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And obey.
I'm not saying that word.
Say it.
I'm not saying that word. I'm not obeying.
You better say it.
I don't obey anybody, especially him. So you can continue without
Nah.
that word. Cherish. I'm not obeying nobody. I'm not saying that word. You think I am about to start my life off obeying a man? Never. I'm not obeying anybody.
Say it, girl.
So we can continue. We can continue without me saying that word.
What the fuck you still there for?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say it like this. If I had a woman and she's married to me and she won't say obey, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Ain't no need for me to marry her, man. She ain't worth it. All I know is she belongs to the streets. I'm telling you, these crazy women of today, man. No, not that. These crazy women of today, they have no idea.
Do you think that women have...
And if you think that's crazy enough, here's this next article I'm gonna let y'all listen to. The ex-wife wants $20 million from her ex-husband after they got divorced, and excuse me, he got after he got a lottery and he won.
So I see here. Miss Taylor, you are seeking half of a lottery winning in the amount of $20 million. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Explain to me why you are entitled to half of winnings.
Yeah.
So I'm seeking this money because I strongly believe that still goes under marital property since he got this ticket using our shared account, and then that he got it before our divorce papers were finalized.
Well, one thing is true. We were divorced on October 7th. That is the one true thing that she has communicated to you. The full truth is that we got divorced that morning. And then, as you can see from the receipt, later that day, after I had lunch with my attorney, I left his office from the finalized divorce, and I stopped on my way home to pick up some beer. I bought a six-pack. I was going to go home, watch the game, just kind of relax a little bit. And on a whim, as I was paying, I decided to buy a lottery ticket. And so I bought a lottery ticket, something I almost never do. And that's when I won the money. So it was clearly after the divorce. She has no claim on that money. And this is really a waste of all of our time.
So you allege you bought the ticket after the divorce was finalized.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
And Miss Taylor, you said your divorce was finalized at 9 a.m. that morning?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Well, you did submit a receipt.
Yes, Your Honor. I submitted a receipt from when I purchased the six-pack of beer and the lottery ticket. You can see clearly it was at 12:30 in the afternoon.
I do understand how you can feel hurt and upset because your now ex-husband has come into quite a bit of money. And
Should have held on.
Harlot. Unfortunately, all of it belongs to him.
Yep.
Because as you stated, your divorce was finalized.
But it's not clear.
At
It's not
9 a.m.
7 years to the garbage.
I
Should have been 7 years in one day.
Damn. I do understand, and I am sorry you wasted the best years of your life, as you state. But the law is the law.
Yeah.
No matter how much sympathy I have for you, I can't rule any other way.
So the lesson for today is not to.
Well, in the end, the ex-husband, got the whole money and everything. Oh, what a shame for her. Okay, yeah, we gotta talk about this. This is just pathetic. If any of you are the God of War fan, and in case you ain't know this, there's gonna be a new God of War. But the bad news is there's gonna be no Kratos because there's gonna be a female. I like what? A female? Santa Monica's next God of War project reportedly starts Faye as lead, not Kratos. What? Oh, hell no. Let me read this. Santa Monica Studios' next entry, God of War universe, is reportedly take a new bold of a new direction. According to the earlier claims to the journalists, the studios come up. The project is a new IP, may feel like one. Now the insider suggested the next title will focus away from Kratos and instead a center on Faye. Wow. I don't know about y'all, but why? My question is why they need to do that. Why they need to bring Kratos' new wife, Faye. Unless they got some kind of that DLC thing from that second God of War, tell the story about her and how her and Kratos met. That one I'm sure, but you can't put just the God of War and then have her in the female character. I'm sorry, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense, man. Okay, let me see. A Dollar General employee was fired after drinking a $1.70 of orange juice at the register to prevent diabetic shock. Are you serious right now? She paid for the juice, but the company said she broke the policy by glazing. She sued, and the jury awarded her with $278,000 for disability discrimination. Good. I hope that's coming. Okay, I got a question for y'all. What's the last time that you bought a game from any video game consoles that are cheap? What I mean is very less than $70, $60, $50, $40, somewhere in the 30 and under, and you got it and it's new to you. Well, that's the problem right now. The $70 games aren't new. I paying it. Well, my parents pay mostly then for the NSE Super Nintendo games in the 90s. My biggest difference is that it was a finishing game that the developer could not force updates to and release the incomplete game. Also, paying well everything is ridiculous. Even if you buy whatsoever the top tier $100+ usually, you still don't get everything. Why? Because US gamers aren't buying video games in order. New study shows. Okay, the next one is what we know this week, the latest. Amazon's data center has been bombed in the UAE. Oh. Amazon Web Service has confirmed that the data center in UAE was struck by the object on the Sundays, sparking a major fire and localization power outrage. While AWS haven't named the source, the incident occurred a massive wave of Iranians retaliatory strikes. And people say like, oh good, this is one hit that's truly well deserved. The other one says, great, start taking out all the AI centers next, please. Somebody else has said, finally some good news from the war, and that they got don't care button. And then he'll raise the Amazon prices, yeah. Yeah, he does. Trump says he will cut ties with Spain. Trump threatens to cut ties with Spain after they didn't give us U.S. troops access to his military base during Iran conflict. According to the Forbes, Trump said he had told Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent to cut off deals with Spain, claiming that the country is not allowed to use as its military bases, but the U.S. could still use their base as we want. The president added, nobody is going to tell us not to use it. Adding, I could tomorrow stop or today stop everything that had to do with Spain before he floated embarks against the NATO ally. Excuse me. Before I continue. One question. Have anybody still using the dating apps? Because if you don't, that's good news. Because dating apps are losing users as more people reported burnout, ghost face fatigue, and dissatisfaction with swipe culture. Major dating apps have reported to slower users' growth and more people express frustration with swipe-based culture. Surveys shows rising complaints about ghosting, superficial matching, and emotional fatigue. Market data indicates that the comparison to the match group have seen subscribers decline in certain quarters. Analysis suggests that users seeking more international connections rather than endless strolling. Sociologist says digital dating behavior is shifting as users prioritize authorization and offline experience over algorithm-driven match. Yeah. That's why we want to do the old school, but the problem is it's not us. It's the problem with it. It's not us with it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I have seriously got a problem with the difference in situation, the reverse, the switch. What I'm about to read you is a little article that I just found. More women are now proposing to men, and it's not a trend, it's a revolution. Oh, hell no. More women are proposing to men, reflecting shifting gender norms and growing rejection of traditional expectation around who should initiate marriage. Survey shows that younger generations are more likely to support sharing decisions and making relationships, including engaging prosper. Sociologist says that it charged advocates with the border trends and the financial independence, education level, and evolving views of equality within partnership. Social media has also amplified stories of women planning to create prosper, helping normalizing what was once considered unconventional. I'm gonna be honest with you now. Some woman proposed to me, I'd tell her, hell no. I'm done with it, man. I don't do that. I don't know why they do that. Here's the next article. Mike Johnson of a midterm says, if we lost the midterms, it could be the end of Trump's presidency. Yep. Kamala Harris had reported it's been flooded with calls after Trump's attack on Iran. People saying that she was right all along, that America needs her more than ever. Lord. Yeah. And if you think that's crazy, well, here's some no rumors in the video game. Dead Space 4 is in the works at EA with its original creator. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Because I got Dead Space 1, 2, and 3. I don't know where my second one is at. Excuse me. But they making a Dead Space 4. And I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm going to keep an eye out for the EA because they said they was going to make another. I don't know what they're going to do with this Dead Space 4. Well, ladies and gentlemen, man, that's all they're going to be that. But I'm glad that a high guard is finally about to be reached its end, because it really sucks. And Marathon is about to be next. Because I look at this game and it's like it's incomplete. I don't know what the story is about this Marathon, what this is about. All I see is just you loot, you build to create, and you shoot the people. That's it. I mean, is this a tournament? Is this some story? See, that doesn't make any sense. It's like they don't know how they make the story and able to hype up the game. I don't know why they do that. All I know is that Xbox is dead. So I gotta know when the funeral so I can come in over there and dance into this grave. Yeah. But I want y'all to pay attention to this one here for a minute, because I forgot about that. A rain doesn't build a marriage. Listen to that.
Everybody that's married ain't really married. Yeah, I said it. We need to talk about this, y'all, so come on in the room. Because a lot of people are wearing rings, but they're not wearing responsibility. A wedding is an event.
Right.
A marriage is a life that you build.
Right.
Anybody can say I do, but showing up in the days when you don't want to, that is where marriage actually begins. Marriage is not just living together, it's learning together. It's not just posting cutesy anniversaries. It's having those hard conversations in private. It's not just loving them on the good days, it's choosing them on the broken ones. Everybody that's married isn't doing that part. Some people are married in pictures, but not in practice.
And she's right about that. You gotta find a way to get your marriage fixed. You gotta get your marriage together. Because, to be honest, I've seen plenty of times of people getting divorced. And they said they tried. And to us guys, yeah, we really trying. See, this is where the challenges of us trying so hard to keep the marriage, and when we did everything, we're done. We had to take a ring off and say, I'm finished. I'm tired. I did my job, and yet I failed. No, we failed. There's no we failed. Because no matter how many times you see that, and do you know what's the worst part about it in a marriage? It's the child that sees it. The child that sees how the mom and dad sees. And when a child sees it, it's going to decide whether the child wants to be married or not. And that's the scary part. Because the child don't want to be end up. So that's why you better stay single or get married. And I hope that there's people out there who going to give us a good examples of how you keep the marriage intact. That's the real deal. That's the real deal. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Y'all remember that little guy with the silver teeth on that thing that said, I eat noodles with no pancake. Somebody do the music of him, man. Listen to this.
Noodles
no patty.
Hold up.
I ate noodles with no patty. Cereal with the canned milk. The powder milk. No milk.
No mirk.
Waffles, no syrup. Yeah. Waffles, no syrup. No syrup. Waffles, no syrup. No syrup.
Well, he was famous for that fool's famous for now. He famous for now. Oh my gosh. I gotta show you this one. I'm going with the dad on this one because the dad caught his son in a dress during live stream and he lost it. And I agree with him. As a matter of fact, I think I'm best if I show, because this is sick. Right. Beat him. I would have done the same thing with the kid, man. Hit him with the tree. I agree with that, man. I would have, if I would have had a child, man, you dressed like that, I would have whipped him the behind, man. I would whip him too. Oh, here's another one I gotta show you. I gotta show you something. That missile was supposed to be explode, right? It wasn't. And thank the Lord that it wasn't. Which one is it? That missile would have been exploded, but it didn't. I'm glad that person would get out of here. I hope that person get out of there.
Do you know how serious this is?
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, that person got that. That missile was right there, but it didn't explode it. That person who lived in there, I hope it got out of there because that. Whew. Yeah, let me show you. This is what they're going to put the Green Lantern. This is the real, they're going to put that. Instead of this one. Yeah, it is game over. That is game over. You're right about that. That's just game over, man, because I'll tell you what. I'm making a deal for DC. I'm going to give it 3 episodes. 3 episodes to impress me. And after 3 episodes, I'm going to rate it. If I rate it between 7 to 10, they pass. 6 or below, game over. But they're going to do like this? Seriously? Oh. Here's the next one. I know that's somebody died, right? And there was a funeral for that person, but that person's best friend came. But you know what's so sad about? Nobody came to that guy's funeral.
How would you feel if you went to your friend's funeral and no one was there? Derek Jones passed away in Winter Haven, Florida on Valentine's Day, and this past Saturday was his funeral. His childhood friend Zway Pierre found out at the last minute, and then he rushed to make sure he could attend. But when he got there, he was disappointed to see that the funeral was empty.
Yep.
No friends, no family, just silence. And he was upset about it.
Yeah.
Zway took to Facebook to vent and called out everybody who he says should have been there.
Yeah.
He wrote, "This just a childhood friend, but it's crazy that nobody showed up. I understand he wasn't like y'all or on the level people think that he's supposed to be on, but he was still human, and
Right.
he's still somebody we growed up with and had love for. No, I'm not saying you don't love him because you didn't show up, but what I'm saying is whatever you was doing was not more important than saying goodbye to later. Only an hour of your time. All it took, I don't give two fucks because I found out last minute like an hour before and I still made my way.
Right.
Y'all got clothes for everything else. That's going to be your excuse. I'm telling you people, y'all don't understand life. Nothing really matters until it hit home. I see that. When y'all expect everyone to feel sorry for y'all when y'all lose someone, make it make sense." After his post went viral, it made many reflect on their own lives, with many commenting that they don't think anyone will show up to their funerals either. In light of the lack of outward love for Derek Jones's life, he did exist. Can we all share a moment of silence in recognition of his life? From every soul in the world who may have been forgotten, we acknowledge you. What do you think of this story? Was Zway right for going off? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I found out that one of my family members passed away, and I'm the last one who find out about it, I would immediately drop everything and go. I don't care what clothes I'm on, I'm going to see my family member for the last time. And if I go there and I see nobody there, this is more than just hurting the feelings of a person who been there. This is more than just that. It's like you disrespect the person who's alive, and then you disrespect the person who's dead. I mean, aren't we all humans? Aren't we all human beings? We have to wake up, ladies and gentlemen. Because to tell you the truth, we don't last forever. We only got one life to live. We only got one life to live. So I suggest let's make the best of our lives and make sure everybody remembers it. I don't know. As for this guy who knows him as a best friend, he deserves a whole lot of respect, man. Okay, wait. Yeah, here it is. All right, before I go, in case y'all didn't check the trailer of Lanterns, here it is. Let me make sure I put this in full motion. Yeah.
what, 2 months? And I haven't even worn the ring yet.
Don't get hung up on the jewelry, Junior. You're just a fucking substitute teacher.
What
You're
the?
not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are. All right.
What the heck? Ain't.
You want me to train you? I'm training you. Something is off here. I can feel it.
This is my town. You're a big shot. Noted. But stay the fuck out of my way.
I think she hates her guts.
It's the way she hates them.
This is a stupid plan.
Not that stupid.
That I don't doubt. The Green Lantern's oath.
What the heck did they got to... That's why I never liked this, man. I mean, there's no rain, there's no power. I mean... This way sucks, man. I hope they going to pass. I hope they pass, because if it's not, it's game over. I'm sorry. This is nothing now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to wrap things up. Might come back tomorrow while playing I might come back tomorrow playing Uncharted 4. But if not, then I might do something else. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time I have. Thank you for watching the JCX Show. My name is John Carr, and I hope I see you again. Until then, please be safe out there. Be blessed. And, oh yeah, between tomorrow and Sunday, time change, 1 hour forward. So, get yourself rest, because you'll be wake up in a real bad situation. And make sure you drink plenty of water, because this is about to get warm. So you know winter time is over. Alright, I'm about to head out of here. I got to get myself together and get stuff ready for tomorrow. I'll see y'all when I see you. Please, be safe out there. Seriously, be safe out there. Be blessed. And may God be with you. Peace.